So we've got art, and there is quite a bit of it. As I've said before, please, if you're making art for any of my streams, upload them while I'm streaming. I know I'm streaming late, but it would be very, very helpful. So here's a few things. For example, this one is from Bender, and it is I, the Shroom Pope. Nicely done. Very nicely done. Here's a chalk one from Demonyms. That's cool. This one's from Mio the Male, and it is Bob Bluton Ross from the Don't Spill Your Coffee game. If you missed that, you gotta watch Getting Weird with It on the Full Sauce channel. Seriously, it was something else. This game was all about not spilling your coffee, and the fucking physics, the people physics, were out of control. Or as Tommy would say, totally off the wall. Okay, here's one from Hideman11. You think corruption is your ally?
You think corruption is your ally? You merely adopted the corruption. I was born in it, molded by it.
From Chakasak. In Jen we trust. Nice. Nice 3D gens. Very, very frightening. From the Pickle Avenger, here's some cluster truck. From Punstar Tracer, here's just a bunch of shit. It's like almost a little abstract. From Radical Pizza, it's tagged as Vinesauce Vinny, but the gas mask is on there, which looks like it's something for Rev, but that's pretty cool. From Brownie Mix, did someone say pink trucks? When you think you're in control, you never are. From Power Ganon 2, some clown Red Vox art. I almost feel a little bit bad for the Red Vox fans that wanted something more serious. But that's why we released it so goddamn soon after the previous one. It was just a bonus. It was a clown bonus. But I have good news for everyone, all the Red Vox people. Progress is like going really well. We're like almost 5 songs into the next one. And I think it's better than our first one. And it's going really, really well. We have like at least 13, 14 songs. And it's like, okay, well, now we're going to have to start cutting some. But yeah, the good news is the next album is going to be more, it's going to have a sense of humor, definitely, but not Blood Bagel sense of humor. And I do believe that it is some of our best work. So I don't want to overhype. It's garbage. It's absolute shit. We're cutting songs because they're terrible. Okay, much better. From Big Bungus. Ha! Speaking of Big Bungus and 3D Game Heroes, if I'm around tomorrow for streaming purposes, then I will stream 3D Game Heroes. I have to install Metal Gear Rising first so that I can start that after. It's a 25 gig download. So I didn't do that yet. So tomorrow I have to do that. From Bob Fillmore. Vinny, have you ever watched Ratboy Genius? I know all about Ratboy Genius. Do you know about Ratboy Genius? Do you know about my boy Ratboy? Here we are in the White House.
Here we are at the White House. We had a meeting with the president. We had a nice lunch and we talked about important things. We like to help the president when we can. A little while
Look at that animation, though.
The president had to go back to the Oval Office, and then
Okay. Well, I think I've sufficiently developed enough ear herpes to click off of that. From hard-boiled egg, cholesterol. Cholesterol prevents the memes from flowing freely through your arteries. You can make them flow freely. No longer. From Galactic Butt. Here's a pepperoni secret. Nice. Oh, whoops. It's a BRB too. That's really cool. I like your work, dude. You've been doing some good stuff. I've enjoyed it. From Salty Strudel, wafer thin. Tastes just like Dev shenanigans. From Daxter Doodle. I can't tell you how many times this has happened. Too many. From RDNX. This doesn't seem as bad as the steampunk levels. Piece of cake. Fuck. Devs did not tell me their favorite ice cream flavor. 2 out of 10. I'm gonna go on Steam now and review their game poorly because they didn't tell me their ice cream flavor favorite. It's good art tonight, guys. From Boot. Did you see that? Kind of just worked. Take a look at this. It's just like the same. See, it's almost like the same size as the previous. Anyway, it doesn't matter. From Boot Blacking. Vomit in the ball pit, step right up, and drown in it. Thank you, Boot. I see those Oreos. Or those aren't even fucking Oreos. Chips Ahoy. I mentioned that red velvet Oreos were a mistake. Well, they're not a mistake because they're bad. They're a mistake because I ate too many of them. Jesus Christ. Like, seriously, the worst thing I could do is be buying Oreos. From Pun Star Tracer. Here's Il Piantissimo. Unmasked. What do you know? It's the mailman. Okay. This one's from Akuma no Robin. And this is really, really good BRB. Really like those colors. It says there's a message here for me. I'm not going to read it out loud, but I'm glad that you enjoy the streams, and I'm glad that they help you feel better when shit gets bad. A lot of people like tell me that, and a lot of people tell me to go fuck my own. Well, everything, anything I could fuck, someone has told me to fuck it. But then there's a lot of other people that are really like, I like watching the streams because they keep me company, or when shit's bad, they're good for me. And, for me, I'm just doing the streams. I'm not thinking about that. I'm just playing video games and trying to be an asshole and sometimes succeeding. And if I can make you laugh, that's great. If you like to watch the games I play, that's great too. I don't really think about all the other stuff, but I'm glad that it does have a positive impact on some people's lives. So thank you for telling me that. That's much appreciated. From Hyrulean Hero Zero. Thick. From Maddie Shoe. How'd you die? Laser trucks. I need to listen to another song as soon as possible because that Rap Boy Genius song is now in my head. Fuck. From Willow Wisp 98. Yoshi, why you do these disgusting things? Mario, help. I'm dying, Mario. Oh, man. From Hideman 11, need more salt. Oh, just let me play Cluster Truck. And I got plenty of salt. Like this right here is from Galactic Butt. You want to talk about salt? This is where it is. Galactic Butt, your art. You do good animation. You have good PC. From Slightly Offensive. Here's something that's not very offensive, but it is a pinyap. Nice. From Cuckoo Banana. That's cool. That's some Kirby Planet Robobot art, which that was a really fun stream. I love that game. I see the hidden sponge in there. And Cube from Jake English. Please no more laser trucks. Otacon Emmerich selected thick trucks. Wait, thick trucks won? Holy shit, thanks. Otacon. I got you covered, Snake. From the mighty, mighty Sniff. Vinesauce will be right back. It's a little flood on the shroom there. This one's from Your Shad Sauce. I'll show you beating all the levels first try. What the fuck? The controller won't work. Someone hijacked me by hiding behind my desk and severing my connections to my controllers. That's good art. From Zirconium Pants, here's some good art too. I have the squid that fixes USB things. I bet that confused the fuck out of a lot of people. When I say it's a squid, I call it a squid because it's you plug it in to the USB and it's got like 3 entry points, if that makes sense. And you put other USB. So when you run out of USB slots, you can use the squid, as I call it, and it looks like a squid eventually when you plug it in fully with all the USB stuff. I don't know. There's actually I don't have a real USB squid, but there is an actual USB squid. Mine isn't this, but that's when you Google USB squid, you get that. And you also get this, which is cool as fuck, and that's an actual USB squid. Same for this. And apparently this. Wow, there's a lot of squid-based USB devices. Alright. Here I am thinking I'm semi-original for calling it a squid. It is in fact not a squid. I just like the word squid. From Mctendo64. Yeah. 60 FPS. It's worth it. I think overall it is worth it. There have been a lot of times where I was just like, my eyes felt like they just ate the most delicious chocolate. There were times where I was frustrated as fuck because the game crashed or some glitch happened. But if we have like a 95% success ratio or like 90 to 95% success ratio for how good the thing looks, then I'm totally okay with it because we're already committed. We're committed. It's too late now. You're committed. I get that. That was a bad joke. And you should feel bad for watching the stream. From Jupelli, rather. Here's the chain chomp that we smelted into gold bars so that Mario could retire on a nice tropical island somewhere. Maybe Isle Delfino. From Capt Cam, that is what's up. I love it. And he writes as a message on this piece, he writes, I can't stop thinking in a Tommy Wiseau voice. I know how you feel. I'm just now starting to get over it since I finished The Disaster Artist. So it's finally coming to a close. From Galactic Butt. It's more things. That's Mario. That's realistic Mario. From China at 11. Oh, you're welcome. Or China D 11. You're very welcome. Happy to play the game. Thank you for the art. From Skater Gal 12. Bad PC. Look, it's Vista. That certainly qualifies. Oh shit, another bad PC. That really became a thing, didn't it? From Punstar Tracer. This one is, I guess, just that's why the PC's bad. It's got shrooms growing in it. From Bobber WCC, here's some more sunshine art. And what is this? Is it just me or is Mario dressed like a squid? Almost looks a little Luigi-ish too. And we're getting close here to the end. From It's Nikitty, there's Toad. This one's from Blazin' Meow. And I'm not doing the voice. Fine. One time. And from Stray Volt. Wow, Stray Volt, did you actually do this? Did you make a fucking 3D model out of trucks for the truck Satan? Wow. Holy shit. Nicely done. Nicely done. Well, that's it for me. I hope you enjoyed the stream. Someone sent me a quick email. I'm the person I told you about the Sandbird slowdown. I mean to spam. I think the best you know that when a game is running, it should be 30. It's common for things to slow by half or speed up by half. It makes some sense in Sunshine. That is not made for 60, including force slide when on slope break. Been enjoying the stream. Good luck for the rest of the game. Not sure what the lily pad may have died at half speed as well. I mean, people are saying that things weren't going half speed, but I understand there's problems with, you know, the 60 FPS thing. I'm not trying to shut you down. I'm more trying to help you, make you aware of the effects. I do appreciate that. And he also writes, I failed English like 4 times, so I hope this email isn't too bad. It's not. I do appreciate the info. I mean, it's certainly possible that things got, you know, slowed down to some extent, but I wasn't... To me, from what I remember the Sandbird being, it didn't seem like it was going too much slower. And it also seems like most of the other things that are running at their proper speed, but I could be wrong. And no one else has really pointed that out. So, but I get where your concern is, and I think that was a fear of a lot of people, which is why most people were just like, Vinny, just play the goddamn GameCube version, Vinny! But as I said before, the inspiration for me even doing Sunshine was to make it kind of a unique looking stream, and also to, you know, to tease my eyeball pricks with the silky smooth visuals. So, but it's going well. I mean, we probably only got about like 2 streams of it left at the pace I'm going, maybe 3 at most. So we're getting there, and I hope you're enjoying it. I'm loving the fuck out of it. So keep in mind, Metal Gear Rising will be possibly tomorrow. You know, sometimes I take a random day off. So if I'm not here tomorrow, I will try to show up the day after or the day after that. And also some games on the horizon you can look forward to are Pokemon when that comes out, Moon in particular. I'll definitely be streaming Earthbound sometime around December. That I know is going to be like kind of a holidays game, like around a little bit before Christmas time. Some scary shit for October, or at least some horror stuff. I might even want to do a Castlevania stream around then. Super Mario RPG, I think, is something I've been kind of jonesing to play. I'm not sure how soon that's going to be. And also The Legend of Zelda Minish Cap. Now, I don't know when these will happen. I don't know what order. I'm going to try to keep it as varied as possible, so that way we're not overwhelmed. Like, for example, 3D Dot Game Heroes into Minish Cap would probably be a bad idea, because they're too similar. But Minish Cap will definitely happen at some point. So, okay. Well, thank you guys again. We're done a little bit earlier than usual tonight, and I'd like to keep it that way and probably try to do this more often, end streams before 4 a.m. So you guys have a great night. Thank you for watching, and please check out twitch.tv/team/Vinesauce, or you can go to vinesauce.com. I have auto host on as well, so you can check out the other streamers like that. And thank you for watching Cluster Truck and Mario Sunshine, and I'll see you guys soon. Good night, everyone.